Hello, my friends, and welcome to another week of art. Okay, let me share my screen here. Okay, this is for week 12th through the 19th. And our I can statements this week, let me get this up a little bit larger so we can see. I can create a drawing of a landscape with grass, bugs, worms, flowers, or whatever you would find outside. And I can also demonstrate how to draw, color, cut, and paste to my drawing. Details of the drawings such as the sun, the flowers, or whatever we would find outside. What will we do today? We're going to review how we use line, color, and shape. We're going to focus on the organic shapes, not space and art necessarily. A reading of the book In the Tall, Tall Grass, a demonstration of how to draw tall grass landscape. Use scissors, cut and glue shapes to the drawing, and create art and turn it in. Review from the past is line is a path that starts with a point and it continues, and it's one of the elements of art. Shape is the outline of an object, and it's also an element of art, like the triangle, rectangle, circle, oval, diamond, square. And then we had also talked about organic shapes, like a cloud or a flower, or even a butterfly. Okay, I've got a quick story that I want you to listen to, In the Tall, Tall Grass, and you have probably heard this before, but we're going to hear it again. It's not very long, but I love the illustrations in this book. Get this up. Oh, there's my sound.
In the tall, tall grass. In the tall, tall grass, crunch, munch, caterpillar's lunch. Dart, dip, hummingbird sip. Strum, drum, bees hum. Crack, snap, wings flap. Pull, tug, ants lug. Slip, slide, snakes glide. Rich, ratch, moles scratch. Skitter, scurry, beetles hurry. Zip, zap, tongue snap. Hip, hop, ears flop. Stop, go, fireflies glow. Lunge, loop, bats swoop. Stars bright, moonlight. Good night, tall, tall grass.
Okay, now that was a great story, wasn't it? And like I said, I love the illustration in this book, the bright colors. Here is some student work I wanted to show you of the tall grass drawing. Now, a landscape is a drawing that's done outside. It's not an inside drawing, it's an outside drawing. And the difference in this drawing is that they actually cut and paste things onto their drawing. So they drew the grass, and I see a caterpillar there. I see a face that's peeping out from the grass. I see lightning bugs that are in the sky. I see some flowers. I see another caterpillar. I'm going to demonstrate how you can draw a little landscape with some simple shapes. Also some organic shapes, things that we find in nature. And with springtime coming and we have rain and we have the sun, we have things that are growing. And think about while you're watching this, I added a couple of things into my drawing, but think of some other things from the book that you might want to draw in your drawing. It does not have to look just like mine, okay? So let's see. Bring this up. Okay, first of all, I'm showing you that I did blades of grass as if they are really close to me. That's what these sharp shapes are that's in front at the bottom of the page. And I added lots of color to my drawing because it's springtime. So things are blooming like flowers. The grass is high, but this grass up front, we've got like a zigzag line that I used, okay? So this zigzag line, and I could color it like some of it's got some yellows and greens and blues in it, so it stands out more. And you might not be able to see quite as well in this video. And then I did hills, which are nice curves. And then I did a sun in the sky, but it might be a rainy day. It might be in the moonlight like we saw in the book. But let's continue. And I colored all this first before I added all my other things. And you see my flowers there and the sun, but I could put a rainbow back there too. These are some things I drew on a separate sheet of paper. And if you look at them, they are butterflies. And this is supposed to be a caterpillar. I haven't added the little feet yet, but since you guys are going to be cutting, little feet might be hard to cut out. So this is something that you can always cut out the basic shape and then add by drawing little feet on there. Or if you're really good at cutting, you could draw little feet on the bottom. I also didn't add my antenna to my butterfly. I just wanted to keep the basic shape of the butterfly. But you see, I colored these before I cut them out. So I'm going to show you how we do that. Okay, we are going to be using scissors today and a glue stick. If for any reason you guys at home do not have scissors or a glue stick, you can still do the drawing, okay? This is what I like to call my alligator scissors. Okay, this part, the sharp part, these are the teeth. And this is the body, okay? So I'm gonna, these are the eyes and the stomach would be back here, okay? So these are my two eyes, so pay attention. Okay. I am gonna put my thumb in the small hole and then at least two of my fingers in the large hole. Those are the eyes. And my alligator, when he's cutting something that's small, he does nibble, nibble, nibble. And when he's cutting something that's going to be larger, he does chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay? So it's nibble, nibble, chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay. So when I'm going around a curve, I'm taking my time. It's nibble, 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 nibble. And I stop when I get to a point. And I might curve it around, but if it's hard, I might go chomp, chomp, chomp. And cut that piece out so that I can get in there and go back to nibble, nibble, nibble. Okay, and you might have to turn your paper from time to cut. The thing is, if you cut a piece off and it's not perfect, you can always still cut that piece out and glue it onto your paper when you're done. Now I'm almost done. I'm going to put my caterpillar down and I'm going to go back and slowly nibble, nibble, nibble. And you see how I'm rotating the paper. I want to be careful because I don't want to nibble or chop my fingers. And there we go. We got our first piece, and I got to decide where on earth in this tall grass am I going to put my butterfly. I think I'm going to put them right there in the middle. So I take my lid off. I'm not going to open all the way up, just maybe 2 little twists. And oops, I better move this over, and I'm going to put enough glue on there. You see I'm going around in circles, and I'm using a purple glue stick, but it turns to clear when I'm done. And I'm going to count at least to 3. 1, 2, 3, and press it. And now I'm going to cut out my little caterpillar. Now he's smaller, so I'm going to be doing nibble, nibble, nibble. And you see, I'm still rotating it. It's almost like I'm drawing it all over again, but with my alligator scissors. And I'm going kind of fast because I've been doing this a while. You take your time as long as you have to. Now, I want you to pay attention to what I do when I get to the antenna. Okay. Because I've got some straight lines, I am just going to cut where those straight lines are, and you see I left a little gap there. I'm going to go back and take care of that after I'm finished with my curves. And you notice that I didn't cut every single bit out, and that's okay. We're just trying to do the best we can, right? So you see this little part here, I'm going to cut nibble, nibble, nibble. Okay, now I could have him hanging off the side of the page like this, like he's coming into the grass, or I can put him just below my butterfly. I'm not sure yet, so I'm going to go ahead and at least put enough glue on half of it. And just like before, I'm going to press it down. You see I didn't use too much glue. There we go. He's hanging off just a hair. Now press it down for at least 3 seconds. Now I'm going to add a little bit more glue so he'll stay in place. There. Now, this other little butterfly, I could cut him out and maybe have him hang off the page. But I haven't decided yet. But that is my drawing. That is cutting and pasting and adding to my drawing. So how cool is that? Now, all right, let me get down here. Okay, so you guys are going to complete a drawing of the tall grass landscape. Online learners, you must take a picture and post to Seesaw, Google Classroom, or ClassDojo, or just email it to me at eturner@ecps.us. And there's my number if you need to ask me any questions. Otherwise, you can just email me. I'll be happy to let you know what you need to do or answer any of your questions. And next, you're just going to create an original work of art using your art supplies at home, okay? So that sounds like a fun project, and it's a fun spring project. So I can't wait to see your colorful artwork. I hope you have a great week, and I hope you get to enjoy some outside playing in the grass, maybe looking for some of the things that you might see in the tall, tall grass. Love you, miss you, and can't wait to see your artwork. Bye.